Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Hand of Fate. I'm using a new audio setup here, or at least for my own personal audio in terms of listening. Got new headphones basically. So I apologize if this sounds a little weird, my volume sounds a little weird or what. We're going to try out Endless here. And I'm actually having a little trouble hearing myself, so I'm probably going to fiddle with the audio a little bit as I play here, and I apologize if that comes through in the video. So yeah, what is Endless mode? Endless mode is basically, it throws literally your entire deck at you. And
your currency is spent, your memories tattered and torn, formed into mere cards for us to play with.
Yeah, so Endless mode is you play with the whole deck, basically, and it goes forever until you die. I don't know if there's an end to it, yeah. Get the tavern right off the bat, which is a new card for me. Oh, this is the Drunken Wench one. Yeah, I still don't know. I think step one was you need to fail.
Choose from these options.
Yes, because then we go out to sea. Failing here is bad. I think we need the regular success. Oh, one gain card, one blessing card. That's not it though.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Arcane knowledge. Yeah, that doesn't get. Maybe it's huge success on that one. Yeah, I still haven't figured that card out yet. So I've played a little bit of Endless mode. I actually have gotten a couple of cards. We'll go to the Lonely Bard and give him some stuff before we go. Yeah, and the thing that's weird about my new headphones is that they're not noise canceling. They're open back. So I can hear myself without feeding it through, but I'm trying to have it feed through so I can hear myself a little better and keep my own volume proper. I will pay you 10 gold for a song. Max health gain card. Those are really good for this.
The pendulum can swing both ways.
And we'll check out the shop before we go. See if we can get a 30 gold food deal or an item. Yeah, so you don't start with any curses, but you get, well, you get a penalty for every floor, basically. Let's see. Holy Ring. Oh, new item. Visible Hand. Renders the wearer immune to physical ranged attacks, but provides weak defense against melee strikes. That's actually, it sounds pretty interesting. Holy Ring is really good. Let's try that and see if I can buy some food.
You think that will help you?
There was the 30 there, and I should have bought that. But that's okay. We'll just buy some here. I feel like my controller is really loud too. I can't tell if it's my controller that's loud or I'm just not used to hearing it. Alright, so let's get out of here before we run out of food. So, with each level, the dealer adds some of his own cards in, combat cards in. And we get one of these. So this one was a trap, and we lose one food. Not so bad, actually. We'll check out this one first. A loan. We don't have enough gold to give him a loan, unfortunately. Soldiers only. These are the ones that need the 3 helmets. We obviously don't have 3 helmets.
I do not think you have what it takes.
Desert of the Dam. This one usually works out okay.
A long time since I have seen the serpent mark.
I think it was this one. Oh god. Nothing. Oh well, that's fine. Oh, Wandering Minstrels.
We have lost so much, you and I. Yet even to this day, these minstrels play on tirelessly.
One day in a long country road, you meet a pair of wandering minstrels. The pair inquires as to your current needs, explaining that they have many interesting and unique talents. You could request a song, ask information, request food. Then we have no need for their services. I actually got this one before and I requested a song and didn't get the token. Let's request food. They look at each other dubiously. We are but humbling traveling minstrels with little to spare, but we will trade half of our food for half of your gold if you want to share. Yeah, we don't have a lot of gold. Reach an agreement, exchange supplies. You get 1 food gain card. Somewhere in that deck. There we go. 5 food. Ah, that's a pretty good deal. Bid you farewell. We're heading to Kadir next. The Duke is holding a victory celebration requiring services of fine entertainers such as ourselves. Perhaps we'll see you there. We didn't get their token, though.
Sail away and see what you will find.
So, adds more to the deck. And trap. Lose 5. That's, it's 1 movement space. It's no big deal.
Once, many came to play the game. Now, it's so
No, that's the exit, huh?
The bored, the obsessed, the weak. Some come here merely to fill their mind with anything else but their problems.
I definitely want to
With
try
any
out
other issue than the thing on their mind today.
Demon Trader 4. I've gone through a couple
what
of
you're
Demon
doing
Traders
now?
last night. Yeah, I'll pay 2 blessings. Demon eyes you hungry. It opens a fiery maw and he feels part of your soul dragged into that hellish abyss. We get the token and we get an equipment card. Huh. Weird. Blood Crescent. That's not an item we use very often.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
We'll try the treasure chest. Running low on food here. Alright, good. So we avoided the gas trap, which is always a plus. Approach the treasure chest. Let's attempt to pry it open. Obviously. Oh, I totally lost track. I think this one's safe. Yeah, there we go. 7 gold, and gold. 15 gold. And 40 gold. Oh, there we go. That was pretty nice. Alright, so head back. And we'll go to the blood auction.
Running short on food again.
Yeah, we gotta buy food. Like, really badly need to buy food. We get 1 food every time we enter a shop thanks to one of our rings. I think it's the Guildmaster's ring that does that. Yeah, so we'll buy this first.
I'm sure you are grateful
And,
for
oh, we don't have any crystals to remove. Do we have any items? This time we can sell our axe, right? But we'll buy as much food as we can here. Alright, that's full. Alright, blood auction is going to be a,
This token
60
will
health
unlock more
cost.
cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Gotta pay even if you lose the bid. Alright, oh god. I think it's this one. Damn it. One of these days I'm gonna get that. There's a lot. I saw one of the achievements is like 6 blood auctions, so we got a ways to go on that one.
Now, this is my kind of travel.
Oh, and as you can see in the lower right, we get a score for this too. The leaderboard is full of scores that are in the millions. I'm not sure if those are legit or not. I get the feeling they're not. Alright, so we get a curse, Corrupted Soul.
I appreciate your ingenuity.
Minus 10 max
I
health
look
whenever the player
forward to
gets a
seeing
new
how
curse.
you
That's pretty
approach
rough.
this particular challenge.
And that one counts apparently. The market. I think this is we trade. Try steal some food. As long as we don't get the huge failure.
A choice. Select your desire.
Oh, that's fine. We just don't get any. Not a big deal. Surprise portal. This one's kind of a pain. And lost some of our equipment. Where did we lose? Won't know yet. This is always, almost always an awful idea. But, oh, we have that. Do we still have that curse? This is gonna be a terrible idea. I'm gonna do it anyway. Draw one curse. Dealer's Spite. Whenever the player selects a huge success chance card, they must also draw a pain card. Oh, we didn't get anything. Huh, that's interesting. Last time I picked it, I got 5 curses, but I also got like a ton of gold and equipment. Ratman hunting. Yeah, it's 8 of them. It's not a small encounter. Yeah, these ramp up quite quickly as you go down the different floors. You can get like, you know, an 8 and a boss later on pretty frequently. First combat of the day always takes a little longer to load up. The Ratman hunting card is actually a card we have a lot of in the deck from when we first encountered it. I don't know, it's like level 3, I think, maybe, when we first got the Ratman one. So it shows up at a decent amount, and you usually don't get anything from them either. Objectively the longest loading. I believe we can do it. Oh, there we go. Something just broke. Oh, there's arrow traps there that are really angry at those. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. And one of the things you can get as you go on is that the units will get stronger beyond their base difficulty. Actually, I have quite a bit of trouble on this. I'm getting a lot of finishing blows early on. Just the counter on that one. Try this attack. Oh, maybe that does just do an insta kill. I mean, it cost me a lot of health though. Oh, so that's the end. Battle at Brooktop would be nice, but I don't think we can afford the food to go there.
Nothing more pleasing than the smell of salt water and the rush of wind, is there?
So now mages are in the deck. And we lose 5 health. That actually is a little painful.
This is where it ends. Or at least, this is where the
Devil's
conclusion
Choice.
begins.
We always know how this one goes.
As much as any
let's pick the
game can
Plague.
truly end. Your
Yeah,
final
that's fine.
challenge awaits you now.
We're basically either gonna have to fight 4 dust, 4 bandits, or 4 rats. There is a trap here, I think. Yeah. That was foolish of me. I may very well die here from being a little cocky. And that leap attack is not the easiest to avoid either. It comes out pretty quick. If I keep up my counters though, I should be okay here. Get into the high combo. Oh no. I actually previously stated that there was no way to tell when you get to the high combos, but I think once your combo counter and that banner goes from blue to orange to red, and I think when you hit red, that's the time. Alright, so we can put these back on top. I don't really like any of those. Put them on the bottom. And that's where that card really starts becoming handy when you're using the full deck in Endless. Boss in the Desert is not good. Race for Salvation. I think it's the 3rd card. Okay, we're gonna have to draw a pain card though. Or a curse. Lose 1 food, that's fine.
Oh dear.
We get an artifact. Lightning Crash is actually pretty good. Alright. We could go... Yeah, I'm gonna try Secret Society, because we only have curses right now, right? Yeah, I think you can only go there if you have no blessings. So let's try it out. Begone mortal. Only the hellish lords and the truly accursed minions manage this establishment. I guess you need more curses than that. Alright, so you can see some of the bosses are getting shuffled into the deck now. And we have another trap. Ooh, lose one blessing. Well, we didn't have any, so.
This thing I have created, I can hardly bear the sight of it now. I've worked my way through its many convolutions so many times, run through these conversations in my mind over and over again.
The weapon we have right now isn't that good. It's the same damage as our starting axe, so let's sell it. 3 gold game cards. 30 gold. 3 gold. Not a great deal. Winding Trail is going to be an ambush. If we actually get the mages here. No, we're not going to give them gold. Actually, I think we might be using the base axe now, which is not... Oh, right, we have Lightning Crash though. I think Lightning Crash hits absolutely everything on the screen, and it does damage and a stun, which is pretty nice. Yeah, you can see like we're in blue, and now we're in orange. I think once we hit red is when we get the devastating blows to come out. We can sneak around back here. There we go. That wasn't so bad. So... Still pretty low on health, though. We get a weapon. I guess we have an axe instead of a rusty axe now. There's the metal ore. Which is pretty good since, you know, eventually you're gonna find the Holy Forge if you go far enough. Let's try to knock out the Six of Plague here if we can. I think it's this one. Nope, that was close. I mean, it's hard to be far away when there's only 4 available, but we do have to fight the 6 of Plague and the 2 of Dust. But we can lightning... I've never seen this specific hallway before. That's interesting. I think this hits everything? Yeah. In fact, it might be worth using a lot of these since we don't have a lot of health for a good weapon. Kind of tempted to use one more lightning crash. There we go. We used a lot of our... I think we used all of our charges there. We got 2 left. So we get 3 gain cards from that. 10 health.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
3 food. And 25 health.
You may wish to interfere here. Myself.
We'll go to the tavern.
To their own devices.
Yeah, the King of Dust and the Jack of Dust.
Those who make the great journey to come here.
Let's join his drinking game. For a change. I think it's this one? Yeah. And we get 1 gain card. Oh, we get a blessing. Nice. Critical strike.
Many of these blessings are too good for the likes of you.
So with the healer, we could either remove a curse or buy some food. These are 40 each. Pretty expensive, actually. Well, I suppose we could afford it. In fact, we could just tap out on gold here. And having curses isn't necessarily a bad thing, because there's a lot of items that benefit you when you have curses. So it's kind of a give and take. We have to choose. We'll fight the dust. We're not gonna have a shield on this, so they're pretty easy to fight head on. Right, can't counter here. Oh, I'm surprised I actually lost my combo there. Once again, the hardest part about this is just not being able to see when they're attacking with the prompts. Yeah, now we're in devastating blows. So it seems like it happens at 11 strikes, but I swear sometimes it happens earlier or later than that. Might be just different weapons. We get 3 food. Yeah, not that great. The giant eagle was up there, so we didn't really miss anything.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in
Oh, we get 2
time.
monster cards.
You do not seem to have the temperament for friends.
Alright, so we
even
get
in the animal
7 bandits.
kingdom.
Not so bad. There are some traps here, though. We could probably make good use out of this. Plus, we'll do extra damage when we're stunned. Use our last crash here. We actually did really heavy damage, yeah. When we were hitting those last few, it looks like we were doing devastating blow, triple damage, so we basically one-shot all of them. 10 health, I mean it tops us off, but it's not the greatest. So now their traps are deadlier. Traps with like 10% more damage.
More than watching your attempt to wriggle away from bad luck.
She almost never has the blessing in endless. I don't know if that's a guarantee or what. We'll get some gold. 3 gold. Oh, jeez. Ugh, that was not very good.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Sure, we'll pray at the altar. What can possibly go wrong? Other than everything. I think it's this one. Yep. Should get a blessing here. Edmund's blessing is actually really nice.
The gods look upon you favorably.
So now we remember that traps do 10% more damage here. Should be able to sneak by most of these. I was a little too close to that. But we should be good. I think we get 3 game cards out of this. If I'm thinking correctly. So we get to keep 1. Trader, we already have a shield, so we might as well take the trader's ring. We could discard these or put them on top. Let's put them on the top. Those are pretty good items. Actually, I meant to go the other way. On the apprentice, that's fine. We don't really need the 15 gold there.
Across the ocean.
Not for the food we'll spend to get over that way. We adds a ton on this round. What do we get for our... Who's 5 health? Not so bad. Pretty good lucky draws on that.
This can only end one way, you know.
K-Rescue should have some combat here. Yeah. Wow, the Queen of Dust and the Jack of Dust. Yeah, we'll attack them. This might be my death, but we'll give it a shot. Queen of Dust is always a pain just because for minions. This is actually a really small arena too. And the damn crossbow is always such a pain. Ideally, I want to take out all the minions first, but it's such a small arena, it's really hard to find some safe space. We're on devastating blows, thankfully, so that'll help a little bit. Gotta watch out for my counters. I got hit. I don't know if devastating blows helps your counterattacks, like your reflex. There we go. So we got rid of the crossbow at least. But the dagger throwers are still gonna be a pain. Alright, so that's one of them down. And we do get some health back when we kill people thanks to the Headman's Blessing. A lot of throwing daggers here. That was good. There we go. Now we're really knocking some of these guys out. Just gotta be careful about them trapping you in between them. Oh wow, he already died. That's kind of crazy. Oh no, he didn't. Never mind. No, he did. I guess we just kind of knocked him out. Yeah, see, we got devastating blows really early on, like attack 7. Oh, she might actually be dead now. Yeah, she's gone. I actually went okay, surprisingly. We get a lot of health back throughout that. Regain cards. So we get to see the rest of the map. Hey, there's the Holy Forge. Nice. 3 food, 10 food. So I think we should get a weapon here. Yep. Yeah, the Battle Hammer. Nice. I think that's the only way to get it, too. Doesn't show up as a regular card. We'll check out the keyword. I think we do have a curse. Now, much like the story mode, the red-cornered curses cost crazy amounts to try to remove, yeah. We don't really need the food, but we can sell... you know what? We should hold on to an axe just in case we need to use Headman's Blessing to get some health back, even though it's a damage loss. Love the damn goblins coming up next. And they're just by themselves, so it should be pretty easy. They might actually be holding our hammer, which would be kind of a pain. Yeah, they are. I wish they could steal your helmet, just because it'd be pretty funny seeing one of them wearing it. There we go. So we got our hammer back at least. Hopefully we can trap this guy in the corner. Yeah, he's dead, and there's one left. Let's go watch out for this trap. There we go. So I think we got all our money back there. And the forest escape.
Work your way through the woods and see what lies beyond.
A lot of skeletons being added. Oh, skeletons become more deadly too. So here's one of those things.
The deeper you go,
15%
the harder things
faster.
become.
2 monster cards, 2 of skulls, 4 scales. Not so bad. We should actually have our battle hammer this time, which would be nice. I forget what the battle hammer does. Oh, it's like a force explosion, right? And the battle hammer gets more powerful with our combo, right? Which I just lost. Lizardmen are always hard to combo because they'll instantly counterattack your counterattacks. See if I can get some free combo here. And the skeletons won't be able to res because we have a holy weapon. Oh, I thought I could interrupt his attack there with the force explosion. There we go. Nice close up of his little lizard belly. One gain card, 10 health. The Devil's Carnival. Wish we had the chance to just escape. This one can get pretty ugly. I think it's right here still. Yeah, it didn't move at all. Now we just gotta do it again.
Choose from these
God,
options.
I don't know. Yeah. One gold paying card. Huh. Yeah, that's 3 gold losses, not so bad. We just didn't get any benefit from it. The old graveyard will heal us, and we'll be able to pick up that gold pretty much risk-free, so let's just go do that.
Thing that cannot be.
We don't need the healing,
is.
but might as well just grab the gold.
Step through, if you dare.
So, the Jack of Skulls and the 2 of Scales. And we're going up to floor 10. I think the highest I've been is like floor 15, maybe? My score is actually not very high considering I'm on floor 10. The quicker we can get rid of these damn lizardmen, the better. Actually shot his buddy there. He's blocking. Slam them. Oh, we killed the Jack there. Oh, and that lizardman's dead too. Oh, and that one's dead. Oh man, we just knocked his head like a mile away. Really brutal attacks against those skeletons. And we get 5 food for it. Yeah, not a bad deal. Ratmen are more lethal now.
The black deck.
They don't do more damage directly,
again.
but they are much faster. Oh, and Captain Bacanero will just give us stuff. You know what? Let's get information. Should unveil the map, yeah. So, we don't really need to go back for any of those, I think. I think we'll just go down to the next floor. Every floor carries with it a multiplier on your score, too, so... I'm not quite sure what the factor is. I don't know if it's like a 0.2 multiplier per floor or what, but... That should ramp up pretty quickly. Alright, now we got more deadly bandits.
More than anything, I am proud of
Very
my
big floor
array
here,
of
and the
curses.
priest is there. The priest might have blessings for us, so we should probably be... Oh, the crucible is such a pain. I mean, we'll do it. You get very, very little reward from fighting here. Let's just fight it 2 of Scales. Oh, we have to choose 2. In that case, I probably would have rather just picked all rats.
6 little ratmen fleeing from the night.
Alright, so we'll slam these guys right at the beginning. See if we can do some damage to lizardmen right off the bat. Well, it didn't quite work out, but that's okay. Now we should be able to slam again. Ah, damn it. I was hoping to get it as part of our combo. Ratmen are actually pretty much a big pain in mixed company. Thought that guy was gonna get me there. Should be able to. Oh, damn. I think we killed one of the rats there. I think we knocked the other one out of flight too. Alright, 2 monster cards. Wow, so we have to fight 12 lizardmen now? That's actually, in this tiny arena with all those shields and potentially spellcasters, that's horrible. Yeah, this is gonna be a nasty fight. Look, he can barely fit in here. The more we can, those blocking is gonna be a pain. Yep, I was gonna say it's probably gonna kill us pretty soon. That's too bad. That wasn't a bad run though. Floor 10. I mean, for one of my first forays into endless mode. I've only played it a couple times.
Another of my servants fulfills his duties.
We got a token. That's right. I forgot about that. Demon Trader, Killing Streak. Ooh. Demon Trader 5. As you can see your score thing. Let's see if it'll show my previous high score. Yeah, that's my okay, so I made it to floor 17. Yeah, it looks like it is a 0.2 multiplier per floor. That's a pretty big disparity though. You can see I had a lot more equipment on that run. But yeah, so that's endless mode. Kind of interesting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it sounded okay. I'll probably tweak around with that a little more. So thanks for watching, and if you liked it, click like, helps out a lot, and subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.